Alien Romulus is an absolute hell no. Stay with me. Alright, so I saw Alien Romulus. Let's talk about it. So this is the 9th film in the Alien franchise. That includes the 2 Alien vs. Predator movies. Yes, there's 2. And then the 2 Prometheus movies. This movie, and I just learned this word. I learned a new word today. This movie is called an interquel. Speaking of film, this also happens in literature, but just speaking of film, an interquel is a movie that takes place in between 2 projects. So technically, in the Alien timeline, this movie takes place between Alien and Aliens. Alien, the original, came out in 1979. Aliens, the sequel, came out in 1986. So yes, this movie is supposed to take place between those 2 movies. Rain lives on the planet Jackson Star. It is a mining colony, and they're basically being told they have to work a certain amount of hours before they can leave, before they can get a travel permit. She has worked her hours. When she goes to get her travel permit, it turns out there's a shortage of workers, and she has to work more hours. They've doubled that quota. Now she's just sad, upset, desperate. She's an orphan, except for her brother, Andy, who's a synthetic or an android. She meets up with some friends who have a plan to dock this floating, seems to be maybe decommissioned ship of some kind that might give them a way off of Jackson Star and onto this other planet called Uvgada. No, that's not right. Uvaga. It's called Uvaga. That's the planet they're hoping to get to. However, it takes forever and a day to get to this planet, which means they need to go into cryosleep. They're hoping on this decommissioned ship, there are pods they can do cryosleep. So, being the human beings that they are, they decide to take a risk and dock on this decommissioned ship, which turns out not to be a ship, per se. But this is where our story begins. Now, I said this movie was a hell no. And let me tell you why. Now, I'm a scary movie fan. I love horror movies. If you've been with me a while, then you know Michael Myers is my dude. Chucky is my friend to the end. I love scary movies, and I love scary movie franchises, especially the older ones. Love them very much. I love the feeling of being scared. I love the adrenaline rush of being scared. I love the tension. I love the way a scary movie is crafted. I love the skill that goes into creating a scary movie, because it's not easy. It's talent. It's almost a natural talent to be able to do something like that. Nothing much gets to me, but there are 2 things that genuinely terrify me. The first one is Freddy Krueger. Out of the umpteenth million Freddy Krueger movies, I have only seen 3. I've seen Nightmare on Elm Street, the first one, Freddy vs. Jason, and then the remake. That's it. Savannah, aren't you going to watch the other ones? It took me 2 days to watch the original Nightmare on Elm Street, okay? I couldn't finish it in one sitting. I was so scared. That man genuinely terrifies me. I think it's the concept, the idea of him that just scares me. And the second half that I watched, I had to watch that thing in the daytime. I couldn't watch it at night. Now, if I see Robert Englund on TV, I give that man his flowers. He's an icon. He's a legend. And I respect him so much. I honor him. But that man scares me. He scares me. The second one, that alien. Out of the 9 Alien movies, I've seen the first 4 movies. So Aliens, Alien 3, and then Alien Resurrection. I've seen all of them at least once. I know the first Alien movie, I'm pretty sure I've only seen it once. I cannot watch it more than once. Can't do it. Aliens, that one I think it's a little more on the softer side. So I can sit through that a second time. Aliens 3 Resurrection, I don't need to. It's not necessary. Prometheus. I love that movie, Prometheus. I think I'm one of like 5 people that actually really, really likes it. I love Prometheus. I love the actors in Prometheus. Logan Marshall Green is in that one, and I love looking at him. So that helps it a bit. Alien versus Predator. Love it. Why? Because I love the Predator. That man is so cool. He's just like, he's that dude. And he softens it for me. And I love Sanaa Lathan, who's also in that film. So I can watch Alien versus Predator more than once. The original Alien, can't do it. Can't do it. That thing scares me. This scared me. I was scared. I'm going to have nightmares. Have I said anything about the movie? That thing was good, though. It's so good. My only complaint is that we didn't have enough Alien, which is crazy after what I just said. But we didn't get enough Alien. That's my only problem here. I really wish we'd had more time with the alien. And I also think the thing that scares me the most is that 90% of the time that we see alien, that's not CGI, that's a person. That's a man in a suit. I think I'd feel a lot better if I thought, oh, they created that in the computer. Nope, that is classic cinematic puppetry and costuming. Yeah, I love the magic of filmmaking, especially when it makes me want to sleep with the closet light on. I respect that. With these big monster movies, because let's be real here, we're here for the alien. We're not, the people in the movie are, just there to help move the plot along. They're plot pushers, essentially. And that's fine with us because we're not here for them. We're here for the alien. We're here for the monster. That's what we're all showing up for, right? Let's be real here. So as long as the people don't get in the way, it gets a thumbs up from us, right? The human part of this story is so simple. It's so easy to follow. And there's almost this 80s nostalgic classic quality to it. It felt like they filmed this movie 40 years ago and just remastered it for 2024. It just felt very old school the way it was done. Like they really decided, we're not just going to say this is set between, 1979 and 1986. We're going to make sure this film looks like it fits in between those two films. I also respect that. Before I talk about Cailee Spaeny, congratulations to Isabella Merced, who started off the year on the wrong foot. She was in Madam Web, but then there was a redeeming part in her filmography. There is no point in y'all thundering and lightning in that sky if you're not going to bring down the rain. I don't want to hear it tonight. If there's no rain, do not bother me. Yes, I just yelled at the sky. I'm sick of it. So yeah, she did Madam Web at the beginning of the year. Then in May, they dropped Turtles All the Way Down, the John Green adaptation on HBO Max. Very good movie. Lovely movie. One of my favorites from the month of May. And now she's in this. Like, girl is really just coming up and so proud of her. But Cailee Spaeny, though, that one right there, she's having an excellent year. So she was in Priscilla last year, was nominated for a Golden Globe. Then she was in Civil War with Kirsten Dunst. She was such a moving piece in that movie, very vital, and she carried it very well. And then you have her in this, and she's such an excellent little actress. I think she is, I don't want to say worthy, but I think she's good to follow Sigourney Weaver. If you remember just how iconic Sigourney Weaver was in that first Alien movie. There are some moments of levity, some things that can make you laugh a little bit, but it's one of those laugh to keep from crying kind of things. The movie's just really good. That was just good. That was a solid little horror monster movie, sci-fi thriller. Perfect for the ending of the summer season, because, wow, Labor Day is right around the corner, which is the end of the summer season. So, yeah, I'm scared, but that was good. That's a lot of blockbusters in the last couple weeks. I hope this movie does very well. I really do. It deserves it. That was good. Now, if you are very familiar with the first Alien movie, there is a bit of an Easter egg in this, a couple here or there, that you're going to find to be very familiar. So yeah, I really liked that. I won't watch it again, but I really did like it.